Hi, I am Mandy of Madcow Designs. It is February 3rd, 2026, and this is Stitch 91. I have a stack of finished objects to share with y'all. Who am I? I have not actually been knitting much for a few months now. I don't know. The knitting mojo has left the building and I am doing my best. I just kind of keep forcing myself to work and be creative because it's not going to magically come back on its own. But we had an ice storm come through. I live in North Louisiana and we got that massive ice storm that went through the country and we were iced in the house for like 5 days. So I do work from home. My husband can also work from home. So we did have to actually go into work on those days, but we had Saturday and Sunday at home, just the two of us, nowhere to go, nowhere that we can go. And we just enjoyed and relaxed. It was wonderful. So that really helped, and I knocked out a couple of projects that have been in the works for a very long time. So let's go ahead and hop into finished objects and I'll tell you all about it. So first up, I finished these socks. This is Southern Skeins Tide and Thyme colorway. Thyme as in the herb. They are so pretty. I really like this. I don't know. I didn't even put a contrast color with it because I just liked this color so much. Vanilla socks. I think I did like a 5-inch cuff on them. It looks kind of tall. I think I did a 5-inch leg, not cuff. 5-inch leg, including the cuff. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. They were started in July, June, May? Oh my God. I think I actually started these in May. And I'm just now finishing them. They sit on my desk, and when I am in like meetings and things that I don't actually have to be doing anything on the keyboard, on the computer, I can knit. So I do, and that's why they took forever, because they've been on my desk and I pretty much never really have meetings where I'm not doing anything. So yeah, those are done. Finished those up because they basically needed like a toe and they would be done. So I finished those first. And then I finished my hat. I made a Messabro hat. So finished this. This is Salty Blonde. I did not bring the tag in here. Salty Blonde colorway Still Water. Again, I started this a very, very long time ago. Many months. So yeah, I had lost the tag and then I found the tag. So that's what that one is. And halfway through, I changed colors to a Southern Skeins leftover. I think it was part of a Hocus Pocus sock set. It's kind of a pinky purple color. It's really pretty. I liked it and I thought it went well with the kind of tealish color. Ends up that it's not a great color on my skin, but it goes well with that, so it doesn't really matter. Then if you flip it over this way, it looks like that. Really cute, really warm. I've been wearing it. Have I washed it? No. no, it'll get washed whenever it actually gets dirty and needs a bath. So yeah, that's just what it looks like straight off the needles, and I've been wearing it out in our chilly, icy weather. Delightful. Then I finished a pair of socks for my husband. I do not have sock blockers that are big enough for his socks. Like, it looks so sad. And he has worn these because he wore them the day after I finished them. I finished them late one night. He was wearing them the next day. This is Kimbers Cozy Creation and Composition Notebook. It's a really cute set. So it was a composition notebook, and then it came with a yellow and a pink mini to look like a number 2 pencil. How adorable. This was a club colorway from back when she was doing a club, which means it's been in stash for a while. This is my 2x2 feet sock pattern. It is the pattern that my husband prefers, so it's what the husband gets. Yeah, it turned out really, really cute, and I do have leftovers, and I think if I use both the minis, I'll have enough to make myself a pair of socks. We could have matching socks. So, these are finished. So excited about that. Oh, you know what? I finished a pair of Christmas socks too. And I did not bring those in here. They are buried in the dirty laundry because they're Christmas and he's not going to wear them anytime soon. So why bother washing them, right? If you watched Florida, then you saw the Christmas socks I was making for him, and I finished them in time for Christmas. Barely. But he wore them on Christmas Day, and that's all that really mattered. So yeah, socks. Look at me go. After I finished all of that, I was like, I want something easy that I don't really have to think too hard. I made another bandana. This one is Freckled Whimsy. It is the Wednesday Club. I think this was the first one, and it is Let's Play Dolls. So I have not blocked it yet. That's why it's all curly cued up like that. You can wear this without blocking it, but it definitely is cuter if you go ahead and block it. So I'll be doing that soon. Probably in the morning, actually. Yeah, like, look at how curly that is. Nah. But it's really, really cute, and I do like these colors next to my skin tone, so that'll work. I have decided I really like this bandana pattern in a self-striping yarn. I have one, and it's in like very much a Halloween colorway, and I keep wearing it. It's the one that I always want to wear. It's the one I keep going back to, and it's a little too Halloween-y to be wearing outside of the house all the time. So I made one that, you know, it's the correct color palette, but it's not like Halloween. So I can wear this and people are just gonna be like, oh, she's moody. It'll be fine. But yeah, finished that in like 3 days, something like that. That was a quick one. That's all the things I finished. I have lots of things I need to finish, lots of things that I have been working on. So let's talk works in progress. After finishing that bandana, I had an idea for a different bandana. By the way, that is a pattern that I will be writing up It's just something that I kind of made up, and I'll be releasing an official pattern soon. Mainly I just need to take pictures of the final product so that I can actually get the pattern part together. But while I was making it, I had an idea for a different style of bandana. So I started working on this. This is Southern Skeins. Please don't ask me the colorway because I have no idea. This one is multiple years old. I have made multiple projects with it. It's beautiful, and I don't know what the color is. It was a monthly club color. I don't know. Anyways, my idea is that instead of it being a big triangle, it'd be more like a hat. So you'd have a band that goes like, you know, across the top under your hair, and then there'd be a triangle on the top. I don't know if any of that makes sense. But I should have brought one in here. I have some that I bought from Amazon that are kind of the concept that I'm going for. Theirs are just nicer. Like, you know, they're jersey material. I can run them through the washer, and they have elastic and stuff. But I was thinking, if I make it kind of like a hat, but then the triangle flap, maybe that'd be cute. Womp womp. We'll see. Worst case scenario, it's not cute, and I wasted a little bit of time and some scrap yarn on a project. We'll see. The only other thing I've been working on is my Christmas Advent. So I got a Christmas Advent from Southern Skeins, and I decided to make 2 different Advent patterns. Why? I have no mojo at all to be making anything, and I decided to make 2 different projects with the one Advent. Anyways, they are both crocheted, and for Christmas I got a new bag from my parental unit, who just thinks they are so funny. And that's because they are funny. This bag is great. Both of these are crocheted projects, so they are both living in here together, and dear God, it is a mess in here. Okay, I got this. The first one, I am making Christmas light bulbs. I really like big Christmas light bulbs. They're hilarious. I love them. I have this green that I found in Stash, and it looks like the electrical cord on Christmas lights. So that's what I've been using for the tops of each of the bulbs, and when I get done with all 24 bulbs, I will make a chain to attach them all. And I'm gonna have Christmas lights. Aha! I thought that was a lot of fun. Oh dear. I thought this was fun. So I make one little light bulb, which does not take much yarn. And then I make the next part of my project, which is a scarf. And that is what is currently being quite the mess in here. There we go. Okay. This scarf makes me so happy. Like, look at this thing. It is ginormous. I wish I had had this during the ice storm. It would have been so nice to go walking outside with this, because yes, we did go walking outside every day. every day. The neighborhood is covered in ice. We are crunching and slipping and sliding, and we had a grand old time going for a walk every day. No, we did not take the dog with us because she does not like the cold that much. But this would have been so nice to have, and I am nowhere near finished. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I am on color 12, so I am halfway, and it's probably almost 3 feet at this point. So it's gonna be like a 6-foot long scarf, and what is that, 15, 16 inches wide? This is a pattern that I made up. It's your typical chevron pattern. I just decided, I only wanted, I think it's like 5 stitches. So it's like 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Sound like made up phone number, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, so I thought it was cute, and that's what I went with. It's what I saw in my head. It's easy to do. The only thing that I think is stopping me from having actually finished this is that I make myself make the light bulb first. I have to make the light bulb before I do this, and I'm doing 5 rows of each color before I change to the next color. And technically, I could go ahead and do all of this and then go back and make the lights, but I know me, and I'm not gonna go back and make the lights after, if I already did this, there is no incentive to go back and do the lights, other than the fact that I do really want that finished object. Thing being that it would be next Christmas when I realize I haven't finished it, and then I'm not going to have them in time for Christmas next year. So, have to make the light bulb. It's not like it's hard, it just kind of makes my hand cramp. So I can only do about 2 of them before I'm done, like a nail break. Yeah, so light bulb, scarf, and then I end up with about this much left over. So it will go into a scrappy blanket, probably my scrappy square blanket. I don't know if it's enough for an entire square. If not, I'll double up the colors. I'll do like half and half of a square with 2 colors, something like that. So yeah, I really like the scarf. I like the light bulbs. My hands don't like making the light bulbs, but it'll be a really cute finished item when I have a whole string of lights that I can put up. So that is all of my projects. Chattery chatter. I am getting notifications. That is really distracting. So I am recording on my iPad now because that's where I video edit, and it's so much easier if I don't have to try and import it from somewhere else. But apparently that means that I'm going to get notifications about emails that I don't care about. Fun. Chatter, that's right. So we ended up buying a new sofa. I will try and get a picture in here. We found one that does the flippy down thing in the middle, so that we have like a tray, and then we can flip it up and have more seating, and it has power recliners in both ends of it, so that is exciting. This is probably the first piece of furniture that we've purchased that we can't easily move on our own. That's always kind of been one of those things that I pick furniture that we can move because we moved a lot. We bought a house. Like, we're not moving anytime soon. We really like it here. So we could probably buy some heavier furniture that is gonna last and we don't have to move it yeah. So we got a new sofa, which means that his old recliner came over here, and the chair that I used to podcast in, it was a little yellow chair. It left. It found a new home. This one's fine. This is very comfortable. It's a lot more comfortable than the yellow one. It does squeak when I move. So I'm gonna have to learn to stop moving so much while talking to y'all. But we've been thoroughly enjoying our sofa, and we got it in time for the ice storm. It's perfect. Our washing schedule, really random. Our laundry schedule for washing kind of got out of whack, and I ended up having to do laundry over the weekend instead of on Monday like I normally do. So I didn't have to do laundry yesterday. Instead, I washed a load of specialty. I have so much laundry that needs to get done that's special. You know, it's a hand knit sweater and my jacket. Like, you know, you can't really wash your jacket with too many things. Well, the ghost cardigan that I have been wearing pretty much on a daily basis, I went to a friend's house and they had the fire pit going. I came home smelling like a fire pit. And it like got into my cardigan that I was wearing, and it has been sitting in the laundry room just waiting to get washed. So I washed that and another black cardigan and my black jacket, and I found all the black things and put them in at the same time. Now I need to do all of the hand knits. I have quite the stack of hand knits to wash. In fact, oh my God, I finished my Halloween Advent knitting. That sleeves that I was working on, I will show it in the next episode. I finished it, and it needs a good thorough blocking. So it's in the pile to get washed. This bandana needs to get blocked out. I have another bandana that I've been wearing a lot that just needs to get washed and therefore blocked out. I have some sweaters, but those... Hi, Luna. You gonna say hello? You're a pretty girl. This is Luna. She has a crescent moon right here in her fur, which is why we call you Luna. Or tuna fish. Are you a tuna fish? Did you see yourself? Oh. So yeah, I have 2 hand knit sweaters that I need to wash, but they are acrylic yarn and I have washed them many times. I use the washer and the dryer. Like, they are fantastic. Love the fact that I can just wash those like that. So I am trying really hard to take advantage of this week and do all the weird random washing that I need to do. What are you doing? So yeah, that is pretty much all that's going on over here. We are trying to take it nice and slow into the new year. I was reminded yesterday, like I could really forget, but I was reminded yesterday that it has been 1 year since I had my gallbladder taken out. It seems like a lifetime ago. Like, it seems so long ago that I was down and having surgery, and that was 3 surgeries. No, that was 2 surgeries, excuse me. I had surgery on February the 1st where they like basically scope and remove the gallbladder stone from the duct. And then on the 2nd, they actually remove the gallbladder and connect your duct directly to the liver, I think it is. So yeah, I remember panicking last year. I was like, oh no, it's Groundhog Day. I don't want to have surgery on Groundhog Day. Like, Please no. If I get stuck repeating a day, I don't want it to be Groundhog Day. Like, not surgery, no. Anyways, I did not get stuck having surgery over and over and over again. But it has been a year and I'm doing great. I eat whatever I like, and yeah, I'm extremely fortunate in the fact that removing my gallbladder has not really caused any problems at all. So that's it. I'm not gonna chatter your ears off for too long today. I hope you are all doing well and that you got some good knitting in while I was chattering away. I will see y'all again next time. Bye.